In an incident of wild misgendering, the confused and feeble failed former President Donald Trump, rallying in Las Vegas, Nevada, referred to a man with face tattoos as she and said that she is super hot. Oh my goodness, how do these things keep happening? Donald Trump did a completely off-the-wall rally in Las Vegas, Nevada. I call it a turbo glitching rally, where Trump glitched extraordinarily badly. There is a Latin music superstar, Nicky Jam, who I admit, I kind of am a fan of Nicky's music, although now I'm having to sort of say, what the hell is going on here? Trump, I guess, was told that Nicky was in the audience and says that she is super hot. Then a dude with face tattoos comes up onto the stage. Okay, take a listen to this.
Latin music superstar, Nicky Jam. Do you know Nicky? She's hot.
She is super hot.
Where's Nicky? Where's Nicky? Thank you, Nicky. Great to be having you here. Now you have to get, oh, look. Come here. Come here. I'm glad he came up.
There you go. Trump going, whoa, you are super hot. I love the face tattoos. And then Nicky explaining, including in Spanish, why he is supporting Donald Trump.
Han pasado 4 años y no ha pasado nada.
So his reasoning for supporting Trump is 4 years have gone by and nothing's happened. I guess suggesting Biden didn't get the things done that were on Nicky's political agenda.
Necesitamos a Trump. Let's make America great again.
And then he said, we need Trump. We really, really need Trump. So a wild misgendering in Las Vegas and continued glitching and stumbling. Trump talking about SNCC. Now you might be saying, SNCC? What are you talking about? Is that like from Nickelodeon when we were growing up? No.
The failing New York Times today reports this vicious Venezuela prison gang is, quote, SNCC. It sneaked.
There you go. SNCC with the shoulder twitch. Very, very strange stuff. Trump again suggesting that Kamala Harris got the questions in advance for the debate.
Sorry with that. Did she get the questions? You think? So I hear she got the questions, and I also heard she had something in the ear, a little something in the ear. No, Kamala, do this. Say it this way, Kamala. Okay, be quiet.
Kamala Harris. The reason I love that he says she got the questions in advance is everybody had the damn questions. Everybody knew, hey, you know what? Ukraine's going to come up. Abortion's going to come up. The believability of the results or voting integrity is going to come up. They all had the questions. She actually prepared in a way that made sense, rather than Trump preparing for things that didn't happen or going off script or whatever the case may be. And of course, Trump always latches on to the, he said she had a little something in her ear. Kamala Harris had earrings, and I think they identified exactly what earrings they are. But someone on Twitter said, oh, they look like these other earrings that contain an earpiece in them or something like that. Trump addressing his mispronunciations of Kamala's name. And this is, as usual, everything has a second layer on where it goes wrong. Some of you may recall that Trump's been calling Kamala Kamabla in some of his Truth Central posts. He seems to misremember that he was actually using the word Kambabla, but he was actually calling her Kamabla. There's 3 ways in which Trump's confused.
Hey, where's Harris? They know Kamala. They know Kambabla. That was the nickname I used for a while, but I don't use it anymore because everyone thought I was just mispronouncing her name. I wasn't. Kambabla.
And he is so feeble, his mind is so gone, that he's forgotten. He wasn't calling her Kambabla. He was calling her Kamabla. And of course, the crowd is confused. The crowd is bored. People are leaving. It's all endlessly confusing. We then get to let me just make up lies about the Harris policy platform. And he, of course, says with no evidence that she wants to bring back the military draft.
Anybody like to be drafted in the audience? Because that's what they're doing. She's already talking about bringing back the draft. She wants to bring back the draft and draft your child and put them in a war that should never have happened. Remember, anybody...
Yeah, there is no evidence whatsoever. Kamala Harris has no such plan to draft your kids. And finally, Trump ending on a weird sing-song kind of thing. And as usual, we don't know if this is something he's doing on purpose, if he is kind of getting disoriented. You'll see that he's really gripping the lectern very aggressively and just drenched in sweat at this point. We don't know, but he's doing a weird sing-song. Really weird ending to his speech.
Together we will make America powerful again. Make America wealthy again. Make America healthy again. Make America strong again. Make America proud again. Make America safe again. Make America free again. We will make America great again. Thank you very much, Nevada.
He should really do like a poetry slam or something like that. That delivery seems more suited for that. So everything Kamala Harris said about Trump's rallies, absolutely true, filled with lies, crowd bored, Trump boring, people leaving. Yes, they were all living as far as I know, and leaving. And I would add, wildly glitching and misgendering people. But if you thought that was bad, you have to see what happened in Tucson, Arizona. If you run a business or organization and want to get your brand out there, or even just have your own DIY project, like maybe helping a political candidate spread their message, Printful is the perfect way to do it. Our sponsor, Printful, is the world's #1 on-demand print and fulfillment service. Printful empowers your business or personal projects by giving you a huge range of high-quality products, easy-to-use design tools, and seamless integration with your online store, so Printful can ship directly to your customers. Or if you're just getting started, Printful offers a free tool, Quick Stores, to quickly and easily launch a store. Whether you're beginning a new venture, scaling up your existing brand, Printful will handle everything: production, packaging, and shipping. You can get your design printed or embroidered on just about anything: clothing, coffee mugs, magnets, even unusual ones like dog collars and puzzles. And it is election season. So if you want to help get the word out about your favorite candidate, Printful is the perfect place to do it. Get your political message printed on t-shirts, posters, flags, bumper stickers. The possibilities are endless. Get started at davidpakman.com/printful. The link is in the description.